Sag, what's going on, Sagittarius? Welcome or welcome back to Melanated Mindfulness Tarot. As you are entering this space, you already know that I am sending you all the good energy and positive vibes that you may need in this time, if any at all, right? If you're interested in booking a session with me, if you're interested in following me on Instagram, Facebook, or TikTok, make sure that you check out the description box because all of that information is somewhere in there, okay? We are going to be pulling the energy from the energies of the month of March. Even when I said it, it still didn't sound like I said it right. These energies are going to be coming from the month of March. We are not doing any type of oracle today. We are going into the main Thoth Tarot deck, and then we are also going to do some clarifying. So if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. You're not going to want to miss out on any of these messages that are going to be coming. They are healing messages. They are empowering and very much necessary. Okay. Now, let's get into y'all message. Spirit, you know what it is that they need to hear. You know their hearts and you know what's on their minds. Can you please give me the cards for me to be able to deliver the message in a way that they'll be able to receive it with an open mind and an open heart? Exactly what it is that they need. Can you please lead me and guide me? Okay, we need a couple of more and then we'll get into it. I could have sworn I seen something else up in there. So we'll take the underneath it all card, which is the 3 of disc. All right. So underneath it all is the 3 of disc. And this card, I'm not laughing at y'all. I'm not laughing at the card either. I'm laughing at me. I'm sorry. But that card is talking about like there needs to be some work put in. It's time to start working on something, working towards something. And when we get into the cards, that card will be clarified more. Like, what am I supposed to be working on? What should I be working towards? Type of energy. Okay. So the energies that we have on the table are the Fool. You have the 3 of Swords. You have the Ace of Disc in reverse. The 4 of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Wands. The 9 of Wands. The 8 of Disc in reverse. And the Knight of Cups in reverse. Ooh. That almost felt like a lot in my mind. And these are the amount of cards that I normally pull. So don't overthink it. I know somebody probably overthinking it. I'm about to break this down so you don't even worry about it, okay? So there is something that you're planning on starting, you're wanting to start, you just started, and it's causing that Fool energy like, okay, it's time for me to take a leap of faith. I'm taking a leap of faith. I'm starting this, or I put my best foot forward. I'm going towards something. It's some type of a fresh start type of energy. Like it's a new beginning to something that's happening with you in a major aspect. Okay. Now, when you start something new, it can be very risky. It can be very scary because of the uncertainty that comes with that. And I've been saying this a lot. It's like our brains operate in a way to keep us in a safe space, to keep us in a safe place, right? And sometimes that means, no, you can't move forward because I don't feel safe moving forward in what you got going on because I don't know what's over there on the other side. So when your brain starts to give you these, like it starts to go off and giving these trigger warnings, and what it really does is put you in like a fight, flight, freeze type of energy. And it doesn't allow you to keep on like moving forward. I'm here to tell you that there's a new beginning on the other side of that fear, on the other side of that thought process that's keeping you safe. I didn't want to say stuck. I wanted to say it's keeping you safe, even though it's like you're always safe. So this is indicating that there needs to be some more root chakra work going on. Root chakra is about safety, security, stability, and things of like your foundation. It's at the base of your spine, and there's a number of different ways that you can activate it, heal it, work with it. And I know people be thinking it is weird. I don't even know if y'all ever seen somebody outside hugging a tree. But again, depending on where you are, like walking barefoot on the grass or walking barefoot like on the ground, eating certain fruits or eating certain foods, certain vegetables, like the rooted vegetables, wearing the color red, and just knowing that you're safe. There is affirmations, but when you go into talking about affirmations, it gets kind of tricky because you can be saying certain words out of your mouth, and if the energy does not match the words that you're saying, then it's really kind of like almost like pointless. So I don't want to tell you like, oh, just walk around saying I am, but you really don't feel it. When you speak these words, you have to feel it, right? Think them, speak them, feel them. Mind, body, spirit, believe them. That's what I was missing. Think them, speak them, feel them, believe them. So, again, there is something waiting, like something new. And it's like there's a resistance to walking into this newness for whatever reason. But you're playing with yourself when you do that. And you know this because you can see what God is showing you. You can see what Spirit is showing you and what you should be tapping into because this is what you desire to have. But then you go into this safety space and you keep yourself from it. And then you end up feeling like, I don't want to say discouraged. It's like the energy of you knowing what's on the other side because you can see it in your mind's eye, but because your body is not allowing you to go. Do you understand the energy that I'm trying to explain? I don't know the word for it, but I know the energy because I can feel this energy. Again, it's like dangling candy in front of a baby's face and taking it away. Let me dangle some money in your face telling you like, here, this yours. And then I'll be like, nah, I'm just playing. At first you're gonna be like, for real? Like, that's mine? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, here is yours. And no, I was just playing. You gonna feel some kind of way. That's the type of energy that you're giving to yourself, right? It's like you not, just do it. Just go. The Knight of Wands is in reverse. Okay? Now, if I turn this like this, he like, I'm going head first. I don't even care what's on the other side. Like, I know something up over there for me. So let me just go ahead and get to it. I know this is something I got to do. Let me just go ahead and do it. Let me just go ahead and get to it. I ain't worried about nothing. You ain't got nothing to worry about. Oh, but you think, what if I fail? I don't even know exactly how I'm supposed to do it. What if don't nobody help me? What if don't nobody support me? You thinking way too far ahead. Worry about what you got to do right now. Focus on what needs to be done right now. And notice, recognize and realize that whatever happens, this is how you learn. This is how you learn to shift energy, transmute energy. It's everything that you have to experience, baby. When I tell you that it is helping you, it is helping you. It is helping you. You just got to put yourself in a position to realize where you're trying to plant your seeds and plant your seeds in the places and spaces that you want to see them grow. So if there is a friendship, if there is a relationship, if there is a job, if there is, I don't know, whatever, if there's anything, and it's like, if it's not what you desire it to be, okay? You're doing your part. You're showing up. You're operating in your truth. You're operating in your authenticity as far as you know, because that can go a little deep, but as far as you know, and a situation is not returning the energy that you're putting into it. If you choose to plant your seeds in that space, you're going to get more of what you've already been receiving. Do you understand what I'm saying? You're going to get more of what you're already receiving. So what you might want to do is go and find this space, or go build these relationships, platonic relationships, for intimate relationships, partnerships, business, I don't care what it is. You want to plant your seeds in the spaces where you want them to grow. Don't be out here planting your seeds into some shit that you've been trying to force for a long time, because then you're going to be trying to force it to grow. And that's not how it's going to go. You're going to get more of what you've been getting, because it's almost like you're fertilizing that ground. You're fertilizing that foundation. So regardless of what something used to be and the potential of what something could become, pay attention to what it is right now in this very moment, and decide whether or not this is what you want to plant your seeds into. Because again, you're going to get out more of that. You don't got to force something to come to you. Like, put yourself in a position to attract everything that you desire, and be okay with starting new. Sometimes you got to burn some stuff all the way down and start from scratch. But we don't be wanting to, because ego be like, I didn't put too much of this into that. I didn't waste too much time. I'm not just about to give up. When, check this out, because they just said this. While you're not trying to give up on one thing, you're most certainly giving up on something else. Okay? You may not be trying to give up on this partnership, this friendship, this relationship. And because you're not trying to give up on that, you're giving up on you. That's deep. That's deep. Listen, I'm not here to judge you. You gonna make your own decisions. I'm gonna be here to support you, help you heal, assist you through your journey while you on it. Listen. This is what's happening. This is what I'm just here to do my part, and I'm not gonna judge you for whatever you do when it comes down to yours. But I had to say that, and I know that stung for somebody. That stung for somebody, because I felt it all in my arms. Let's get into these clarifications, okay? Because we ain't come to play today. We ain't come to play. Spirit, can you give us the cards that we need to clarify the full card? Can you give us the cards we need to clarify the full card? What we got so far, yo? What? Okay. I thought that was two, but it's only one of the cards that's already out there. So clarifying the full card, we have the Four of Cups in reverse, which is the Four of Cups is in reverse up over here. And then we have the Moon card, and we have the Seven of Wands. Stop playing with yourself. Stop playing with your own emotions. Like, get to it. Don't be so distracted by everything that's going on around you, because that's where you see how my hands is, like, that's where the conflict, like the combative energy comes from, is from you playing with your own emotions by worrying and wondering about the what ifs when they haven't even happened. Like, you're going too far out of now. Check this out. When or if something presents itself as you start taking the necessary steps, then you deal with it in that moment. But don't try to think about it before it actually comes, because it may not ever even come. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like if you do that, you're going to create the situation to come, and that's how you're going to put yourself in a position to be like, I knew this was going to happen. I just knew it. Yeah, and you manifested it to happen that way. But just because it shows up in that way doesn't mean that you give up, doesn't mean that you're not supposed to continue to move forward or find a way past the challenge or obstacle that ends up presenting itself to you. Okay? Can we clarify the Ace of Discs in reverse? Can we clarify this Ace of Discs in reverse? Same listen. Whoa. Y'all got me over here getting smacked with cards and stuff. I ain't signed up for that. I did not sign up for that. Okay? We got the Five of Swords, the Sun card, the Knight of Cups in reverse again, because that's down there already, and then the Three of Wands. Again, that self-sabotaging energy. That's what's keeping you from being able to experience the new beginning that you're creating, or that you setting the energy towards it, but then here you come and you start sabotaging yourself. Whether it's like, I'm not ready for this, I don't have enough money for this, I don't have enough knowledge for this, I don't have enough experience, ain't nobody gonna support me, people always, whatever your reason may be. Initially I was going to say whatever your excuse may be, but that's keeping you from being able to receive everything that's trying, like it's waiting. It's literally waiting on you to open yourself up and allow it to come to you. So again, you don't have to chase nothing. You put yourself in the energy to attract it, and stop settling for less. Stop settling for less than what you know you deserve. When I'm telling you that you have everything that you need inside of you in order for you to get into that space, in order for you to create what it is that you're trying to create, you got this already. You just got to believe in yourself as much as I do. There is some work that needs to be done, and that goes back into this Three of Discs underneath it all. Like, there's some work that needs to be put in. Unlearning and relearning some things is going to be very beneficial for you in this time. Paying attention to why you feel like you're not deserving of everything that you desire to have, and go restructure that. Go reconfigure those subconscious thoughts. It's necessary. Can we clarify this Eight of Discs, please, Spirit? You know what it is that they need to hear, what they need to know. Can you please give me the cards so that I'll be able to deliver it in a way that they'll be able to receive it with an open mind and an open heart? One, two. I knew that was that card. I knew that was that card. So when I talked about, planting your seeds in the places that you actually want them to grow, if you're not satisfied with things that happened in your past, stop pulling them into your present. Stop allowing those past thoughts, even though, maybe you have experienced some things, right? But stop pulling that energy into your present if it's not happening to you right now. That long journey that you had to take in order for you to get into this space was very necessary. You can look at it in a different way so that it can show you what's ahead of you. Because paying attention to what's behind you is not, like, how can I describe that? Constantly being focused on what's behind you, you can't see what's in front of you. Literally, if you turn around and look at whatever's behind you, you can no longer see physically what's in front of you. So it's just like, accept all of whatever happened in your past. Accept it. Appreciate it. Pay attention to what's going on in your present. Appreciate who you are right now. Acknowledge who you are right now. And then you can pay attention to who you're becoming and acknowledge who you're becoming. And honor each and every part of you, because all of it is necessary. If you hadn't had certain experiences, went through certain things, you wouldn't be built how you are. So stop being so hard on yourself. Stop giving so much life to dead situations. And it's not like I'm trying to discredit what you've been through. It's not like I'm trying to dismiss what you've been through or even justify the actions of other people who have done shit to you. It's just that I want you to focus on who you are and who you want to be so that you can start putting in the necessary work and taking the necessary steps in order for you to get from point A to point B. The problem is you try to go from A to Z in just one walk. No, it's steps in between. A to B, B to C, C to D. Okay? Long story short, work on you. Work on the things that you need to work on in order for you to get from point A to point B first. And eventually, as you're making these small steps, you're gradually getting closer and closer to your end goal. That's all. I definitely hope this helps. Until next time, enjoy yourself.